Crafted.
Hey Nick, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Creeper Cat, nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I'm just making Envil, and I need a lot of iron. Iron, I have 11. Oh, oh, first things. Get a dog. Oh, that's all good. That sounds like fun. I didn't expect everyone to watch my stream every day. Mostly for relaxing and all that. Chilling. But um, good question. I think there's a really like. Let's see if I'm naming it correct. Yeah, I think yeah. I've used the wood armor trim before, and I actually kind of like that one. Doors are open. This one. Yeah, that's a good one too. So many good trims out there. Oh, I have a look. Maybe I should bring. Let you keep. Well, nice. That'll be fun. I would love to get a new cape. Alright, now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but I got it. Hey, Scrony, nice. Hope you're doing well. Looks very cool. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. I'll be able to. We'll be doing a lot of exploring. What? Having a shield is no useless. Down there. What about? Better to be safe. Morning's been pretty good. Quite relaxing. Guess we can look over. Your day's been pretty good. Last time I did something like this, I died, but okay. Think. Oh, that's not good. Let me jump. If there's like a seat down here, I'm not doing it. I am so not ready. Sucks about being tired. Well, at the moment it's not the city, but who knows? Maybe it's close. Okay then, that's one. I didn't realize it was close. Yeah, I'm not ready for this. We'll probably have to come back. I'm not ready. Trying to be sensible here. Because if you summon the warden, you're dead. cool to find a city, but not today. It will eventually. Oh, hello. Yep. This is the way out. Have a look. Okay. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, Scrawny. I'm not ready. We're out. That's actually a good question. I honestly do not remember. Because all I can really remember is when my ex, he loves playing horror games and he used to play a lot of them. And I think that was my only experience with the horror games. Oh, that's all I can remember. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever played a horror game before. I'll need to look back at my games, see if I have. I don't know why I haven't, because I love horror movies. But I'll have a look. Very hard to remember. Back here, we're going the right direction. Well, Minecraft is kind of like a horror game. With the warden and everything. Alright. My ex actually said the same thing. I guess the weird thing is I've never really thought about buying horror games. I don't know why. Very weird. I mean, I think I have a couple of horror games on my wish list now, so I wouldn't mind trying them. Wait. Oh, wait. I don't know. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Maybe because back in those days I was just into Sims. Sims and Age of Empires. Interesting. Lava goes. Oh, yeah, it goes in that. Oh, nice. That makes. Okay, this is. Come back. Sounds pretty. Where? What am I doing? I'm gonna get out of here. Doing some random stuff like I always do. Back over here. Very careful. There's torches here. Just following my torches. Normal pit. Ah, it's impossible. Why would I do that? That sounds pretty cool. I'm trying to get back to my torches. Very dark. Yeah, back to our torches. What we wanted. Yeah, if I stop doing random stuff, I'll find my way out. It's just like this. Ta-da! So we need to remember this cave, because we would love to come back. There's torches everywhere, so I know that I want to come back. Alright, made it safely. That's a pretty cool cave. Alright, let's go back to exploring, shall we? Always getting myself into something. Nice lava. That would be cave too. What is it? Lava's always good. Don't even think about it. Judy. Let's see how far we can go today. Up there. That might be a broken portal. I haven't seen one of those yet. Another cave. Man, these caves are awesome. Mine shot. Yeah, it's a broken portal. Finally found one. Where's my diamond pickaxe? Why don't I have it in my inventory? No idea. Oh. Beautiful. I don't know what those are for. Nope. Place is huge. I know, right? Careful of bolts. I am not good at that. Bye, Fifi. Goodbye. I think eventually we'll need it. Or not since before the cruise, to be honest. That's been a while. I've mostly been playing The Sims 4. So very interested in building myself a house. And when I do that, I can't stop playing. Yeah, just the thing is, with everything going on, is that I haven't bought anything from the Sims book. Hello. Look at you, cutie. Very casual. That's what I love doing too. It always makes it very exciting. I can't stand having too much money in the game because it gets boring after a while. The bushfire. Lava. Yeah, it's getting stuck. That's what I used to love doing, is just living in the cheap house and then earning the money and get all the furniture that I can get. Keep building my way, building my way to the top. I guess it's kind of like Minecraft in a way, that you have to start from scratch. Except in Minecraft, you die, you lose your stuff. That's just like me as well. I've never been good at building either. I just prefer to decorate. Well, the last house I built kind of like a square house in a way, but I'm not sharing it with anyone. It's just for me. Now that sounds perfect. Big tree. I love creating families. And and this has been my thing lately. Every time I have a birthday on The Sims, I change my outfit into a new look. The funny thing is, I actually still remember the first time I started playing The Sims 4. I was like, ah, this is nothing like Sims 3. I'm going back to Sims 3. But then after a while, I got used to Sims 4 and I started liking it. I think that's when I had my whole build thing on and I loved sharing with people. Now I just keep a lot of things to myself on The Sims 4 because I just want Sims 4 to just be my thing, my game. That's true. I'll be playing The Sims 1 on Sunday. I haven't played that since I was a kid, so that'll be interesting. But I remember one of my favorites was called Sims 2 Bustin' Out. Used to play that on Xbox all the time. Honestly, not sure what happened to that game. Like with your old stuff, you never know what happens to it. I started with The Sims 1, so it's very interesting. Ah, that doesn't sound pleasant. And my most embarrassing moment is where I used to vomit a lot, but now I think about it, since I got diagnosed with autism and ADHD, it actually explains a lot on how I used to be at school. And I think it's all part of my autism and ADHD, and that's why I was very anxious and I did not like large crowds at all. Well, sometimes I used to vomit on an empty stomach, and I just used to throw up my food as well, which is not fun. I have to say grade 7 and grade 8 was my worst moment. Actually, I remembered once, I'll never forget this, is that I asked my teacher, this was when I was in grade 7 as well, I asked my teacher if I could go to the bathroom, and I said to him I really need to vomit, and then they made me vomit in class. They would not let me leave. I'll never forget that. Yeah, I have to say, everything that I've been through, it seriously makes a lot of sense of why I was like that. Never really been understood by anybody. Well, I didn't even know the time that I had that. Like, oh, no, wait, come back. It's okay. I mean, I wish my life was better than that, but I'm just glad I understand everything now. And it actually makes me a lot happier today than I was a long time ago. Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's what I was looking for. Cherry blossoms. Sorry. I'm excited. And no one really understood. The problem is that when you're just a young girl, all you get diagnosed with is anxiety and depression. No one really sees everything else. But that used to happen to a lot of young girls. I know it did. I remember it all started when I had to change schools. I was fine in a small school. Then Mum transferred me to a larger school, and that's when it started. Exactly. 100% right there. Oh, a good set. did stuff for me today. I don't really have any use for dripstone, so chuck that, chuck that, chuck that. Oh, lava right there, jeez. Thank you, good sir. Exactly. But not a good place to farm, seriously. Hey, he's replanting. You know what, I might as well take the potatoes. I've never really explained to my parents that I was afraid of large crowds, and I didn't really like talking in a large crowd either. I didn't really explain everything. I guess in a way I was a very quiet person, very quiet kid. But in a way, my body was saying a lot. Of course, I won't explain absolutely everything, but I was happy to share that. I think that's everything in whatchamacallits. Village? Village? Time to go up here. I have to say, one of the hardest things was when I was in grade 8, Mum couldn't really deal with me vomiting all the time, so she sent me to the hospital. And when I got out of the hospital and went back to school, I started vomiting again. And I now know that it's all linked to that I hate large areas, large schools, and large crowds. No, I had no idea. I just thought it was my anxiety and depression. Wanna what? This. If I wanted. I need sweet seeds. I'll get rid of it. Yeah, the thing is, I did make a few friends. Well, for a while, but I even had boyfriends. But I remember, what was it? I think it was like around grade 10 that I was not invited to a party, and then everybody stopped talking to me. Nearly everybody. I was the odd one out. Hello, cute bunny. Hurting yourself. It's funny how I don't not like pink very much, but I love this tree. I like how my thinking works. It, well, I dropped out of grade 10 so I could live with my dad, and that was the best decision I ever made myself. Exactly. I actually do feel a lot better. But I'll tell you this, the reason why I wanted to get an autism test because of what happened in New Zealand last year. I ended up having 2 panic attacks and an anxiety attack, but I think with the anxiety attack it was more like a meltdown. A meltdown in a shopping centre. But I found out that both those panic attacks and anxiety attacks were kind of linked to my ex, so that was not fun. But that's the big reason why I wanted to get my diagnosis. Good thing is, no one was really looking at me. I was able to walk off. I actually dropped all my clothes. I was in Kmart at the time, so a clothes shop. I dropped all my clothes and I tried to find the nearest seat because I felt like I was gonna pass out as well. Yeah, that was not fun. Gold, not really. No, that's not really good. But even after all this stuff, I've still promised to myself that I want to travel as much as I can. You know, like how I went on the cruise ship. Now I want to do more. I want to do more traveling and cruising. Because it makes me happy. What I want to do. I like getting myself out there and doing stuff that I would never ever do. But I have to say, I think I'm better off this year than I was last year, for sure. Even though this year there's still some ups and downs, but I still think I'm better off. I agree. Especially when I'm going to turn 30 this year. That's insane. I can't believe that. I want to do something special. Yet. Don't know what yet. Wonder if we're brave enough to go in there. Well, my parents celebrate with me separately. I'll say that. My mom does this lunch thing with me. My dad, he asks me what I want to do, and then we do stuff together. And with me, I just do my little celebration. Not sure if this is a smart thing to do. I can't yet. We've come so far, we might die. Well, at least we found another village. Crazy how close it is to that thingamajig. How do you guys live? Few crops for me? Let's see. Press my. Where? I thought that was another. That's difficult. Two farmers. Er, hey, oh. I actually don't think they do. But the cool thing is that they can generate like this, where it looks like they're keeping pets. Kind of like this. Hey, he tried to steal my bed. Bill Smith. Well, I don't think that's okay. We shall continue. It may take us a while to come back home, so I might have to do that next round. Or we could continue to explore even more. Oran's fun. I like seeing a lot more. But I know eventually we will have to. Cook. I think I'm gonna try another one of those coffees. Say, maybe around lunchtime. I want to give that milk frother another go. Thing is, I still have plenty of iced coffee in the fridge. So I'm trying to drink that first. But doesn't mean I can't have a small coffee. Man, having a coffee machine is awesome. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. Now I could use my boat barge one. I have to say, it will definitely save me a lot of money in the long run. Especially when everything. I know I said that before, but it's true. But yeah, that espresso was not bad. Like yes, yeah, they're like $1.29 Australian dollars. So if you think about it, add that with your milk. It's actually very cheap. For They're like having a 500 ml iced coffee, and you buy it from the shops. It's like $4.25 now, and the prices are still going up. It's insane. You know, back in the day, a 500 ml used to be like 200, not 200, $2.50. It's crazy how much it's changed. Yep, and it's just gonna get more expensive, apparently. Sucks. That's why I have coffee pods that should last me like probably a couple of months. Probably more, maybe. Where did that come from? Here is some of this. There's only certain iced coffee that I like. But not too many that I like. I did buy some iced coffee pods, so you can see how that goes. Ugh, that doesn't sound nice. Hello, kitty. Fun. Ooh, okay, we have to get rid of some of this. Get this. Yeah. That's cute. Okay, go upstairs. Honestly, upstairs. Let's see what else is going on. I could use a bag, to be honest. It'd probably be awesome. Useful. Uh, Right in here. Ah, yes, I didn't think about that. They don't have toilets here. They would have to go outside. Oh, no. Okay, I want to get a dog, so I'll leave that out. Oh, everything. Hello, Piggy. Still one. Yep. Oh, that's a lot of pumpkins. What? We'll get a couple. Alright, we're back in the birch. What'd be cool is if we can. Although I would hate to do it. But that's where you need to bed. Mansions are very rare. The only way you can find a mansion is dark forest like this. Mushroom trees all just can't always find a mansion in dark forest. What are you doing? but there was one. Traveling home take us a while, but what I love about this game, Lauren, it is very interesting. I have never seen any picture of that. Not the big cave. Man, caves are very tempting. That's pretty. I've never seen it like that. I think usually with caves like that, I think that's where you might be able to find wooden. I think maybe I might not have much extra. Possible. Neat. Yes. Whoa! Look at the view. Have a quick peek if there's anything dangerous. I like my dead end. That's still pretty cool though. I like this layout. Oops. Alright. Oh. Stop. Hi. Oh. Oh, up there, jeez. Jeez. Much to ask for? Pretty cool kid. I'm just glad they're in the deep, whatchamacallit. Wonder if I can sleep up that. Very risky, but anyway. Very risky, because you never know if a creep's gonna pop up. I know, that is pretty cool and funny. That was awesome. Hey, Jonathan, and well, I haven't streamed Fall Guys since last year, so I did explain everything on in my post when I stopped Fall Guys altogether. But I still do Fall Guys videos. If you want to check them out, I'll give you a link. Except I'm getting attacked. Give me a moment. That spider was not supposed to kill me. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just streaming Fall Guys. I lost motivation and everything, and there was too much toxicity going on. I don't think I'll ever stream Fall Guys again, to be honest. But yeah, I do have a. I'm just. Okay, I'm just gonna look on here. But yeah, I'll give you a link. Yeah. Sure. Alright. That's why you need to be careful. I am still friends with Mosh and Adster. I still watch their streams. And I still support them as well. I'm stuck. Jeez. Stupid snow. Anyways, ordeal is over. Yeah, I'm sorry that I lost in streaming Fall Guys. Yeah, I just don't think I'll ever stream it again, to be honest. There's only one viewer, maybe, left. The bad thing here. Alright, another Hello, Pete. Oh, that was a bit of a jump scare. Nice view. I did. I did not. I think that's everything. A lot of them are just houses. There's your farmer. And there's a lot of people not working. This village is strange. There's like no workers. Interesting. Hello, Piggy. Yeah, so a village with no workers. I've never seen that before. That looks nice. Quick peek. That cave look like it would have some potential, but I can't get there. We're not looking. I know, right? I'm not gonna risk it at all. That's why I crouch down so I don't fall. Hello, donkey. Hello, chickie. I think the other guy left before he even saw my link. Doesn't surprise me if that happened. So weird though. People like talk to me and then randomly just leave in the middle of a conversation, I've noticed. I'm not taking offense to it, it just happens a fair bit. Gotten so used to it, I just like, I'll just play my game anyways. I did, but I think he left before I answered. I noticed the viewers were one. I know, it's very normal. Just when they ask me about something and then they leave, yeah, it happens a lot. Why I don't get disappointed or offended or nothing. I know it happens. All part of streaming. little mountain. I love these stony shores too. There's a lot of good stuff on it. Usually. I definitely get that. Usually when I'm in somebody's stream, like, um, I usually say hi and then hang out. I mostly lurk. I don't say much. Like earlier in the stream, someone joined to ask me how I'm doing and they left. I'm like, yeah, okay. That's all good. Where am I over there? I have a quick look and then we might end the stream because there's no way we'll be going home. I don't care either. I just want to play the game. I would say in real life it probably might take us about 20-30 minutes to get back. Maybe. We're pretty far away. It's just an estimate how long it will take us to get home and how long it would take us to get home. That's the yeah. Copper and coal. I think our next will go up there. Oh, you know. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Unusual not ending the stream at home, but we have done a lot of exploring. And I think 2 hours is still a good mark. Yeah, so I'll be streaming this weekend on my second channel. Not sure what next week's going on. I've been enjoying this so much. Might even stream Minecraft a fair bit next week. Who knows? Even if hardly anyone joins me, I'm still having fun. I honestly do not mind. But it's Friday, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day. And thank you so much for joining me, Scrawny, and if anyone else is watching, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I'll catch ya in the next one. Bye for now.